shot better than 50% from the field against a really good defensive team. How are you able to accomplish that?
I guess first off, just hats off to Crispin Newport. I mean, Coach Krikorian does a phenomenal job. It's one of the consistent top end programs in Division III basketball, and you see why when you watch them play, when you play against them. So best of luck to them, and they deserved, they earned it, and again, hats off to them, and they do. They really make you work on the offensive end. They obviously we're trying to take away Bobby and James, really protecting the paint and forced us to move the basketball. And I thought our guys found the rhythm in the first half, and we got some easy baskets and made some shots. Unfortunately, a couple calls went against us, which resulted in some empty possessions. But that's two teams at the Elite 8 level just slugging it out on the second day, and unfortunately, they came out on top. The second half, I thought it was similar. They made a run. I thought our guys really stayed together and made some big plays. I think we cut it to 3, and they were up 8 or 9. And then again, that's what I mean. They earned it every time we got close. They seemed to make a big play, and that's what you got to do to get to the Final Four. And, I thought we did it, and then they responded each time, came out on top.
You definitely face bigger teams in the NESCAC than these guys were across the board. But they're 2 nights in a row now, they're able to go toe-to-toe with, bigger NESCAC teams. How do you think they're able to hang in there, even though they're a little bit outsized by, teams like Williams and teams like Hamilton?
Well, length is one thing, and then they're very strong and quick too. And I think what you see is, as I said, they're very well coached, and you see each of them has a distinct job on the defensive end. They do it at a high level. Really, really good rebounding team, and if you do those things, you commit to it. Getting through screens, going vertical shot contests. So, there's a really sound, well-coached defensive team, and have the effort level you need to do. Really strong team on that end.
Bobby or Kyle, guys started off the season with 15 straight wins, then stumbled a little bit towards the end of the season, 5-6 through the NESCAC championship, and then turned it around with 3 really good performances, really impressive wins in the NCAAs. How are you guys able to kind of turn the page after that little funk in the middle of the season and really turn it on in the NCAA championships?
Yeah, I think that comes back to our experience. 6 seniors, 4 juniors. We're definitely a battle-tested team, and we've been through a lot. And so, we got off to that really hot start, and definitely faced a lot of adversity through those losses. But I think, there was never any doubt in our mind about how talented we were, about how experienced we were. So once we made the tournament and figured out where we were going to be, who we were playing, we were ready to go.
Yeah, I echo Kyle's comments. I mean, the start was great, and you never think you're going to hit adversity, and then all of a sudden it's right in your face, and you got to figure it out. And despite the rough patches, I think that's what makes this experience so worthwhile. College basketball in general, and just being part of this program and this team, is that we stuck together through everything until the last really second tonight. And I bet that next week.
Coach, talk about this senior class. 3,000 point scorers. You got Bobby here and Kyle here. Soto off the bench with great minutes. Kempton as well with a lot of minutes. Heskett, obviously a big part of this. Can you talk about those guys and what they've meant to the program?
I can try to talk about these guys. It didn't come out very well in the locker room. They, beginning of the year, I've talked a lot about it. They were the first group, I got the job at Williams, I was 28 years old. First time I called all these guys, I was, thought I had all the answers, begging them to come to this come to this great program to play for this 28-year-old coach, and so I owe a lot to them. It's what you don't quite know until you get that first head coaching job, where you look in the mirror and you say, "Oh, does anybody actually want to play for this guy?" And I could not be more fortunate with that first group. I mean, they really kind of grew with me, and let me make some mistakes, gave me their input, really helped us get the program to where we wanted to be, and they've left their mark on it. You mentioned the 3,000 point scores. When Kyle became the third guy in this class, we talked about it as a program. We have 3,000 point scores in this class because of the other three guys in the class. They're the most kind of humble, selfless group we played around. Mike Kempton, Jake Porath. I mean, one of the reasons we've been successful is because the guys that we get to go against in practice, and Marco Soto. I mean, that doesn't always happen on teams. And I told these guys I had one goal this year was to get as far with this group as possible. Unfortunately, we came 1 week short of that, which in the grand scheme of things isn't that bad. So I can live with that. And I had one goal of making sure they had a great experience. Any stress I felt this year was, the adversity was taken away from their just kind of enjoyment of playing basketball together. And I told them I can't answer that, but I hope. I hope that they did. I hope they did. I hope they enjoyed this season in particular. Because it was a great one.
Bobby and Kyle, you got this platform right now. You've made it to the quarterfinals of an NCAA championship. Talk about your experience at an institution, a great institution like Williams, not just on the court, but off the court. Can you talk a little bit about what that's been like these last almost 4 years for you guys?
Yeah, sure. I mean, it's hard to put to words, honestly. Me personally, I don't know if I speak for Kyle, but when Coach App made the call, like when I was a senior in high school, I wasn't really sure about a lot at this little school in the Berkshires, and you visit and you kind of get a sense for how special the community and school and program it is. And then you come here still with a lot of questions, and I think over the course of the 4 years, you make really just special and long-lasting relationships with coaches, with their teammates, obviously, and just people outside the program. Like the local support is tremendous. The student support is tremendous. It's a special place, and I'm really gonna miss it. I'm gonna miss putting this jersey on for third next year, but I wouldn't trade anything for the six of us. We worked so hard together from June of our senior year of high school to when we first met to this moment right now. So it's an awesome place.
Kyle, what about you?
Yeah, I don't have too much to add to that. When I called Coach App my senior year, I had no clue how much I was going to get out of this 4-year experience. It's been way more than I could have ever asked for, and a lot of that has been off the court. The relationships I've made with everyone I've played with, all the coaches that I've had, we've had a lot of success on the court too, and that's really special. Like Bobby said, I'm going to miss this so much, but yeah, I think one day soon I'll be able to look back at how special these 4 years were.